Now, we know from the emails that you've sent that several of our young viewers are going to be taking up their first job this year. And it makes me very happy to know that you're starting your investment portfolio with your very first paycheck. Starting now and investing for the long term will give you a financial cushion that will help you with all of your plans in the future. So pick up a pen and paper, jot down this very simple plan that we've designed for beginners just like you.
Your first paycheck is always a moment of pride and achievement. It is also your initiation into the world of financial adulthood. Now, we know you already have made plans to use the money to celebrate with friends and family, but we suggest you set aside a small portion of it to make your first investment. Here's how you can get started. Step 1. Begin building a contingency fund. Put aside some money every month in a separate bank account that you can dip into in case of emergency.
Very important to have the contingency plan, and that should be, a fixed amount, something which you can access at the middle of the night, so it should be into a bank account, and it's a function of, it's a very, there isn't a thumb rule that it has to be X amount or Y amount, but I think, 10,000-20,000 rupee worth of emergency fund for anybody getting started, which is accessible anytime. And if it is not accessible, if you don't have access to ATM cards or something like that, then it should be kept in the form of a cash at home.
Step 2. Make sure you have enough health insurance. Chances are your new job comes with an employer's health cover. But if your cover is any less than 4 lakh rupees a year, you might need to buy another policy of your own.
The upper limit of this is 15 lakhs because that's where a lot of companies also don't insure you for more than 15 lakhs. So basically, the minimum of either your annual income or 15 lakhs, whatever is low.
Step 3. Find out if you need life insurance. While a life insurance policy will be very affordable at your age, you only need a life cover if your family depends on your salary for its day-to-day expense. If this is the case, then you should buy a term insurance policy. The good news, at your age, a term cover of 50 lakh rupees should cost you no more than 3,000 rupees a year.
There is no financial responsibility or financial loss that family will suffer, but over a period of time he'll get married, he'll have families. And younger the age you start your insurance, cheaper it is for you. The premium is lesser. So it is case-to-case basis. If there are no dependents, you don't require. If there are dependents, you require immediately. Or your option, if you are going to have dependents later on, option of little bit delaying, but eventually, yes, you would require life insurance.
Step 4. You are now ready to make your first equity investment. Start by understanding the tax liability on your new salary. If you need to make an extra tax-saving investment over and above your Provident Fund deduction, then your first equity investment should be a tax-saving mutual fund or an ELSS. We here at Investors Guide and Value Research also recommend the Canara Robeco Equity Tax Saver, the Taurus Tax Shield, Franklin India Tax Shield, and the ICICI Prudential Tax Plan. If you don't fall in the tax bracket yet and you still want to make an equity investment, we recommend you don't make an aggressive start.
Anybody getting started with equity, he should start with a balanced fund. These are more stable take on equities, they take on growth, and once you have done it for 1 or 2 years, then I think you should get into mainstream equity funds. Choose funds with credible history, invest regularly, and start on a conservative note with a balanced fund.
You can choose from the HDFC Balanced Fund, Birla Sun Life 95 Fund, Canara Robeco Balanced Fund, and the Tata Balanced. Whichever option you choose, remember to invest regularly through a systematic investment plan. And over the years, as your salary grows by leaps and bounds, you can proportionately increase your investments.